Yo, yo, yo! It's announcement day, baby! PSC, how we doing? Cal plays the man who loves propaganda, don't we all, man? The democracy-driven propaganda gets us all out of our minds. Pardo, Cobalt. How we doing, folks? I'm excited. What's it gonna be? Big update. Fingers crossed, man. Dopar is your name backwards, or Pardo. Pardo. Dopar. Well, they're doing an announcement. They don't usually do announcements unless it's something big. Frank, this bandana's not looking good. We're gonna have to readjust it. I can't deal with this. There we go. Ship upgrade. So let's just get into things straight away. Let's get the conversation going. What do you want the announcement to be? It's up there somewhere on the chat. I don't know where it is for you. Over there somewhere. What's it gonna be? What do you want it to be? My first Helldivers 2 stream attended. Is that ever or just for Phase Shifter? I'm excited, chat. I've got good feelings about this. I've got good feelings. Can we get the de-escalator rework? That stratagem needs some serious love from Arrowhead. Ever, says the man. That's awesome. Welcome. I'm glad that this is your first stream. Phase Shifter's mum is an NPC. I mean, you'd struggle to get that to happen. But Mama Phase Shifter, she'd have made a great NPC. Pardo, it's all good, buddy. I think you're going to change Tiger Life. I'd love either bigger missions, 6 to 8 man teams, or boss fights. Both of those things interest me greatly. I don't feel, personally, for me, I don't feel that we need things like ship upgrades, new weapons. We've got an absolutely massive stack of weapons that aren't legit, that could just be reworked. They need to do more of that. They need to balance the stuff they already have in the game to make it more usable, and they've made massive strides with that. I'm not interested in grinding stuff like samples and all that kind of stuff. Take the current ship upgrade system, improve on it, reiterate. But the main thing for me are ways to play the game, gameplay modes, different engagements. One of the most interesting things they've added in a while was the Illuminate big cannon mission with the mechanics in it. That isn't per se goated, but what it did was it made me go, they're starting to think about more intricate mechanics involving teamwork. That, for me, is a really interesting notion that they could develop on. They could make things way more advanced. It would require more communication, though. Yo, Kyle, how's it going? I also think that one of the most interesting things they added recently was also the convoys of the factory striders with the stratagem jammers on the top, along with the multiple shooty striders. It makes for a really interesting and just emergent style of gameplay. I feel like that kind of interaction could be made more of, and that kind of thing could be made into I used to use the word raids. I don't think people like that because they automatically default to thinking about Destiny, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, all those sorts of games. But just more intricate missions that culminate in some sort of big encounter. Like we had in Helldivers 1. The man says, do all your streams have this type of energy? Yes, they do. We play horde shooters mainly. PvP games are starting to make a bit of a appearance. And we're Synthwave. We've got the bandana unlocked from the 511 memberships from last month. So yeah, we do have quite an energetic stream. The Phase Shift community is an energetic place of like-minded, synth-driven individuals. Cal says, I just hate having full samples every day and donating to the DSS is lackluster other than the Eagle Stub. Helldivers is this type of game that is a bit stuck between this idea of not being a live service and being a live service. And it's one of the first games of its type that's doing this model. And by and large, it is working well. But because they are doing this as kind of one of the first devs to actually try this approach, they're figuring things out as they go. And I feel like the progression systems just haven't really worked beyond a certain point, which obviously that's the case with all progression systems. But the amount people are playing this game versus the progression system they have in place, it's not fit for purpose anymore. But they weren't expecting this amount of buy-in from the player base, I don't think. I don't think they ever imagined this game would still be getting 60,000, 70,000, 80,000 players concurrent at any one time a year and a half or so after it came out. Yo, Scamos, how you doing, man? Yellow, mate. So sorry to ask. Don't need to say sorry, Kelpie. I'm so out of the loop. What's the possible massive update? Says Kelpie over on the purple platform. We are currently waiting for this announcement that they've mentioned they're going to be doing today. It's a live stream announcement. So they often only do live stream announcement when something big is coming. They've kept it very quiet. I honestly, I will put both my hands in the air. Promise you, nothing crossed. I have no idea what this is. They haven't told any of the content creators in the propaganda commanders. We were all like, yo, what's this? And they're like, nah, you'll just have to wait and see. So they're keeping their cards very close to their chest, which makes me think this is something that is going to be worthwhile getting excited for. It's happening in 70 minutes. In fact, should we put a countdown timer up? Let's put a countdown timer up. If I can remember how to do that. We should get a countdown timer in here for sure. Just give me a second, Chang, and get to the start screen. I just need to take this. Otherwise, I'll be looking around like a fool for ages. Where on earth? Nah, not sure. Oh, that's why. Hold on. I know why. Let's go back. That work? No. It does not. Yeah, no worries. It ain't working. 70 minutes. I am confident this is something substantial. Which transition? This is the best one. This one right here. This is the best transition. Budget fading. I'll teach you how to do it, Pardo, if you want. If you want to use it for yours. It's very easy. Very easy. But so, let's get this conversation rolling then. So, what do you want to see from this update announcement? One danger we do have, chat, is that It's not what we're hoping for, and it's actually lackluster. That's some Illuminate grade fading. And yo, Trav, how you doing, man? Cravey, how's it going? Zap Mando. What time does it start, says Omnispan? It starts in 70 minutes. For me, 2 p.m. GMT. If you're in Central Europe, 3 p.m. Hey up, Mark from Yorkshire. I want to do it IRL in your house, says Spoonie. How you doing, brother? So can the game engine handle 6 to 8 teams? It could handle a boss fight. I'm not sure it could handle 6 to 8 teams, personally. Look, I'm not a dev. Have I played Payday 2? Yes, a very long time ago. Very long time ago. I'm not sure the game engine can handle that, but I'm not a dev, so I don't know. But I do feel, and I always bring this up, Deep Rock Galactic, Corlock Tyrant Weird fights. That kind of mechanic and encounter, they could get into the game super easily. Super easily. So, I personally want to see boss fights. Personally, for me, I want less of the same gameplay loop and an option to do something else that is more challenging than current gameplay loop. That's more of a kind of, you've got to be in a team to jump in and communicate and work together on that. I know some people will not want that, but personally for me, I'm really am just sort of at wit's end with the gameplay loop at the moment. I want there to be more things to do. I'm not saying we get rid of what we're already doing. It's great. It works. But I just want something else. Other things to do. You know, like how in a live service game, usually what you do is you're like, right, so we can PvP, we can PvE, we can raid, we can go doing open world collectibles, we could do quest lines, we can farm mounts. Like, I'm going MMO territory here a little bit, but like, you could do all these different things in a live service game. I want to build this character this way, so I'm going to farm this. This is why I was saying they've got a bit of an identity crisis going on, and I'm not for 1 minute saying that this is bad, because, as I said previously, Arrowhead are doing something really well that no one else has really managed to do yet, and they are showing their industry, by the way, this works if you look after your player base and you don't get greedy and you make an inherently fun game that isn't punishing to not play. Because that's usually, when you hear live service, you usually think punishing, because you don't, if I don't play, I'm gonna get done over for not investing enough time, blah blah blah. Arrowhead have struck that balance beautifully well. Beautifully well. Even as a content creator, I've gone away from this game for extended amounts of time to play games like Monster Hunter, to play games like Path of Exile, to play games like Space Marine, and I've always been able to drop back into it, and within 3 hours I'm like, right, I'm locked back in, I know where I'm at with my progression, I know what works, what doesn't, and you're back into the kind of the game, what's the word? Biosphere, for want of a better phrase. The game atmosphere, the game, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but that's what's beautiful about Helldivers, and that's what works super well. But I just think that all these progression systems that they have in place, and then this is echoed by the community as well, saying, oh, I want more XYZ to spend my samples on. I get it, but I feel that this current game doesn't really complement that style of gameplay mechanic. It does to a point, and that, you know, the phrasing progression system suggests that at some point you will hit the end of the progression. That's the case with any game. Obviously, most of us in here, I'm guessing, that have played the game since launch, hit that a long time ago. As it stands, and the way the game plays and feels, I don't care about that. Like, I don't want to grind for stuff in this game. I feel that the strength of this game is the non-need to grind. There should be an element of it, but we shouldn't be punished for not playing a lot. It's such a tough one to kind of quantify. Yo, Counterworks with the 5. Counterworks with the 5, baby. W's in the chat. Anyone know what channel on the interdimensional cable network the announcement will be televised? This one. We're watching it right here. It'll be on Arrowhead's channel as well, probably. Sanjari, I'm so sorry if I did not pronounce your name correctly. Please do correct me. When is the announcement stream? It's in about an hour. An hour. 63 minutes. Moneyback says, I started playing the game right after the 60-day patch and I have completely maxed out. Yeah, and that's fairly recent, isn't it, in comparison to someone who's played from the start. So, there you go. Moneyback, straight up there. You are bang on correct with the pronunciation. Very good. I always like to get people's names right, man. It's something that I've always, like, just, it makes me cringe to think I say someone's name wrong and do it repeatedly. I'd much rather someone just kept correcting me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I've got that. Yo, Max, how's it going? It's your boy, Trav. Oh, damn, my sub expires today. Well, hey, man, you subbed once. I appreciate it. If it's run out, it's run out. Feel free to resub or don't. It's all good, man. Appreciate you being here. You know that. Plymouth Quinn, how's it going, mate? Good to see you. Lord Husband says, dang, he just named all the games I'm currently playing. I can't even remember what the games were. Michael Sanford says at least like another 100 levels of XP grinding. Something to work I'd be happy with. And that doesn't matter, but the numbers go up. Okay, so you want more levels to unlock? Yeah, I mean, I can get that, but on the flips, I mean, look, I'm speaking from personal experience here. Personally, for me, when I was leveling up from like, I don't know, 110 to 150, I was just like, whatever. It means nothing. It's a vanity number at this point. That then begs the question, does it need to not be a vanity number? I don't know. I'm very on the fence here. To compare myself to someone else in the creator space, Pips is very progression, pro-progression. I'm a bit more reserved than he is. I agree with him on a lot of things, but I don't want to feel like I have to play the game. Pips wants it, like, really progression heavy. Exactly, but numbers go up. We all love that dopamine hit from when the numbers go up, man. We all love that. I sound like I'm from Surrey. I'm not from Surrey. I'm from the other way, mate. I'm up north. I'm a Yorkshireman. Just keep playing for fun and you'll get there eventually. Like, literally, for the last few months, since the Illuminate dropped, I've been playing Helldivers more than ever. No games came out that took me away from it, so I was just consistently playing it. And every stream was the only time I was playing it. And we got to 150 eventually. Ah, you're Nottingham. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very good. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to have you here. I'm at 145 and there's nothing to compel me to get to 150. Exactly, so just play for fun. It happens eventually, you know what I'm saying? Well, FaZe just plays over to keyboard gameplay, so there's no grinding either way. Hey, I got caught on stream playing over to Kibo's gameplay, pretending it was mine. What can I say, chat? What can I say? I'm just going to go and catch up on some other comments that people have said. Cravey Train says, I want to see armor that lets you dual wield secondaries. That would be sick. Dual wield. That would be great. Mainly the strategies it can't handle that many. Yeah, that's true, Michael. The stratagems would be a problem. Hive Lords, Lord Husband is absolutely correct. See, that's what I want to see. Stuff like Hive Lords. Scamor says, speaking of MMO, if you want something coming to Guild Wars 2 in 2 weeks, that can make you playing an MMO have some view at the same time. I've played a lot of Guild Wars. Well, in my head I have, not compared to some people. Bro, if I played Guild Wars, this channel would just go... People don't want to watch me play MMOs. I want to play WoW Classic. I want to play Guild Wars. I want to play Final Fantasy. Helldivers typically want to see me play Helldivers or other horde shooters. I would love to play games like Guild Wars on stream, man, but the amount of investment those games take would mean I'd need to clear my schedule and play just that game. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Dual-wielding ultimatums. Now we're entering Call of Duty territory. Scamos, you always get me, man. I'm like, oh, I want to play an MMO so bad. You always get that little thread and pull it out. Like saying I got 3.5 million XP doesn't mean a lot, but saying doesn't mean a lot, but saying I mean that level 150 for the last 6 months says something. I get what you're saying. So you want the... You like that progression, just the number going up. And that's fair enough, I get that. I know a lot of people like to min-max in games. Personally, I get to a point with min-maxing when I'm like 5% away. I'm like, nah, I'm not bothered. See, Scamos, it wouldn't work like that, bro. It would, like, you've got to build an audience. You can't just turn a game on and go, boom, there we go. You are the little demon on the shoulder. But yeah, like, who's gonna, like, we won't derail the conversation too much away from talking about this announcement, but literally, who's gonna be going, oh, let's play Guild Wars 2, let's look at YouTube and Twitch. Oh, who am I gonna watch? Mighty Teapot or Phase Shifter? No one knows me in that sphere. I don't make videos for it, I don't play it. You can't just turn a stream on and go, boom! You've got to spend months playing a game to build that audience. Dual-wielding spears. Darktide has been a lot of fun lately. The progression is really good in that game. However, it makes me want Vermintide 3. Yeah, Max, I love Vermintide. Darktide, I like the progression systems in it, but I just don't feel like it's anywhere near as good as Vermintide is. I don't know. It's a feel thing for me, and I just much prefer it. I think that they made a mistake as well. The way they did this with Vermintide, but they turned it around. But Darktide just never seemed to really fully turn around from the launch. You know what I'm saying? So, my top 3 things that I want to see. And I'm not saying we're going to get this. I don't think we're going to get any of these, but these are the things I want to see. Definitely. Boss fights, new game mode, new faction. New game mode could be / new mission types with intricate gameplay mechanics. That's what I want. 1 hour long. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, look, let's get in the game. Let's get in the game and chill in the Super Destroyer. I'd rather we didn't discuss leaks, not because I'm like, they exist. They exist. I've seen some inadvertently because that's what happens when you're scrolling through YouTube. But I'd rather not discuss them and use this platform as a way of spreading them. If people want to find out what leaks are, they can go and find them on their own accord. I'm not really down for spreading leaks and talking about them. I also know some people in the chat won't want that either. So... it's just not what I want to do, Michael. Yeah, there you go. Plymouth doesn't want leaks. It's just not my thing. Yeah, no. Hey, Michael, respect to you for asking, man. Some people wouldn't have done that. And then I would have had to click on the comment and delete it and be like, yo, don't share leaks, please. So, hey, appreciate you doing that. Makes me and Frank much lighter in the lifting we have to do. But let's go take a look at the ship modules, eh? I haven't been over to this side of the ship in a while. So, if we take a look through everything and what they do, and just discuss each one. Support weapons deploy with maximum number of carryable magazines. That's a great thing to add. I could also, though, question why you just wouldn't let people drop with it maxed anyway, and then this added another mag, or another 2 mags, or whatever it is. See what I mean? Like a rework? Like, it's pretty punishing to not have this. So rather than punish people for not having it, why not reward people for having it and have more mags? I don't know. What do you think, chat? That's just one thing that comes straight to my head for those weapons on the list. Rather than dropping with less, give us the amount required, and then this adds more. What do you think? And then in this one, streamlined request process. Decrease support weapon stratagem cooldown by 10%. Yeah, alright. It's not that exciting. I mean, 10% off 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes is quite sizable. But most of the time, if you're playing with people that know what they're doing, they will drop you on your weapons that you lose. So it just feels a bit nothing burgery. Handcart, decrease cooldown of all backpack stratagems. Similar here again. Like, it's alright, but it could be reworked into something else. Superior packing methodology, resupply stratagem boxes, refill support weapons. That's good. See, that's good. That's a really nice one. Good job there, Arrowhead, with that one. 100% like that. Payroll management system, reduce reload time. Yep. Very, very good. Yo, Unknown, how's it going? Woman at Arms says, space optimization booster kind of bugs me. Like I just drop into a war zone with half my mags and half my stims. Yeah. Yeah. That feels a little bit kind of... like I was saying before with donation access license. It just feels a bit like rather than giving us half of what we're supposed to have, give us what we're supposed to have, and then this adds on to that. Do you see what I'm saying? Yo, Thack, how's it going? Razor. I'm forgetting who I've said hi to. Welcome in, folks. Great to have you here again. Orbital cannons. Reduces the damage fall off the center of explosions. That's cool, yeah. No problem with that at all. More guns, barrage fires, additional salvo. See, now we're talking. These are interesting. 0G breach loading. Orbital stratagem cooldown reduced by 10%. I mean, yeah, why not? That is a useful one for sure. Atmospheric monitoring. Orbital HE barrage spread reduced by 15%. Yeah, cool. High density explosives. Increases the damage radius on explosions caused by orbital strategy. So, actually, from an orbital cannons perspective, they have nailed this. They have absolutely nailed this. I think this is a really good section. Really, really cool. Hangar. Eagle stratagem cooldown reduce. Yeah, fine. Very good. It grinds my gears when I'm with randos and we do split duo so we can clear the map faster. Then the team stuck in Mordor decide to reinforce me instead of my duo partner. Yeah, that happens, man, and it's very frustrating. Lower cooldown, lowered rearm. Very good. Expanded weapons bay. Increase the number of Eagle stratagem uses per rearm by 1. Yep. XXL weapons bay. Eagle stratagems that drop multiple bombs will drop an additional bomb. Yep. Advanced crew training. Eagle rearm cooldown further reduced by 10% if called in while Eagle's still in use. Yeah. I mean, does anyone do this deliberately? I don't use more than one Eagle at a time, usually. Like, I'll take nuke or airstrike. I won't take both at the same time. Does anyone rely on this mechanic? Norman Hill says, hopefully we get faction battles. Okay, that's interesting, Norman. So you're saying having, like, automatons and terminids on the same map, Norman? Trav says he does it. Michael says no. I don't, personally. I'm brewing my coffee, getting ready to log into work. Enjoy your coffee. I've drank mine far too quickly. Far too quick. Scorpo Corpo says, I do for bots 500 and strafing. So then do you use that mechanic? Who runs missions with 2 eagles? I never run 2 eagles. Thack says, so are they adding ship modules today? We don't know. I'm just taking a look at them, Thack, to sort of reflect on them, because I've not been over there for so long, because I unlocked them all ages ago.
This is the future.
What's not worth it, Plymouth? You mean taking multiple eagles?
Evolution.
500 for detector tower, there's no ship moment, straight for general use and fab clearing. It's so interesting, isn't it, hearing other people's methods of gameplay?
Evolution.
The bridge. One second reduction in calling time. That's pretty good. Nuclear radar increased minimap enemy ping radius. Meh. From memory, this used to be more useful than it is now. When I used to play this game when it first released, you were much more able to avoid patrols. Patrols didn't necessarily be... Like, the change they made to the way the AI works is actually quite dramatic. I was looking at one of my old videos the other day for nostalgia's sake, and it was nutty how different, particularly Terminids, were. I just get excited. I am excited. I'm excited today. We've got an announcement coming, and I'm absolutely coped out my mind, and it's going to be something big.
This is the future. Human error.
But we'll see. When did you start playing, Trav?
This is the future.
It's wild how different it is now. Like, when I watched it, the first videos I ever made, where I was like showing off all the different stratagem types and what they do. I watched them back, and it's like, my days, look how different the game was. Look how different the flow of it was. Like, you used to have a lot more downtime, actually. And, like, you could avoid bugs and stuff. I can remember distinctly taking scout armor and being the guy in the squad. I had the mini-map open, and I'd ping around us every sort of 30 seconds and be like, yo, patrol's over there. Let's move this way. Yo, patrol's over there. Let's move this way. So it was a bit more cross between what we have now and a bit more tactical in that regard. But then I don't know if it was just because I was new to the game and playing it differently to other people, or it just felt a bit more rewarding to play like that. Yeah, Shadow Kitten, how you doing? That's what you do. Yo, Corey, how's it going? Yeah, an announcement stream. What does Arrowhead have cooking? We're going to find out in approximately 45 minutes. 45 minutes. That's fair, woman at arms. So the reason why I brought that up was this. Increases minimap enemy ping radius by 50%. Is that still good now? Power steering. Who doesn't love power steering? Probably different now because nothing fears you anymore. Yeah, like, I presume you mean that we're not scared of anything anymore because we're so well versed in the game. It could be that. Yeah, I got you, Scorpo. No worries, man. They changed. Remember, this is another change they made. Remember when you used to be able to steer your hell pods onto anything? You used to be able... So, when I first started playing again, I sound like old man phase shifter. Sat here in my rocking chair saying, in my day, when I used to play Helldivers back in 2024, when it's 2025, we used to do the egg missions. We used to land on the tops of a hatchery. We used to... Let me get this right. We used to land it. That's right. We used to land it, and then we used to have one person... We used to land it. We used to have one person deliberately kill themselves. We'd reinforce and throw them way away from the hatchery. We would then jump down, obliterate the hatchery really quickly, and then by the time we'd done that, the person had already got to the edge of the second hatchery. They would reinforce us, and then we'd drop all our weapons, and then we'd carry on. So that was a little bit exploity, I guess. But it used to mean you could clear those missions like, boom. You basically instantly wiped a hatchery straight away and then could skip straight to the second one really quick. So you were basically getting rid of around 2/3 of the time it would take to do the mission. Or a third. Yeah, a third and a bit, shall we say. But your hell pod used to be able to be steered on top of stuff. Yo, Backgear, how's it going? Hype train for Arc 2 of the story. Do you reckon that's what it is? I'm still scared of flesh mobs. I want to be able to ping for all sentries. It breaks my heart when my autocannon sentry prioritizes hunters over a Bylor charger. Agreed. Agreed. Was just complaining about not being able to steer my hell pod anymore most of the times. They changed it, didn't they? For the reasons I probably just explained. FaZe was such a sweat. Back in the day, young FaZe used to be a real sweat cat. Stay hydrated. Old man FaZe, you forgot your cane and Sunday dinner. Oh man, I love a Sunday dinner. Back when he used to land his railgun shots. That never changed. Enhanced combustion. Fire damage for stratagems increased by 25%. Goated. Absolutely goated. We sometimes forget that. We sometimes forget that that's a really important thing to have. Really important thing to have. We take it for granted. Damn, that water didn't stand a chance. Yeah, it got nailed. I can actually down drinks incredibly quickly. Incredibly quickly. Back in the day, when I was juvenile and used to down pints with my friends, we used to have some pretty heated rounds. I was 99.9% of the time the winner. We used to have some very clear-cut rules. The pint glass had to go over the head, and if there was a certain amount of leftover, so it got very competitive. But I'm obviously a professional, consummate professional, that wouldn't do such a thing now, as I am far too old for that kind of carry-on. That's right. You heard it here first, Frankie. Morale augmentation. Reduce the cooldown of all stratagems. Yeah, that's good. Synthetic supplementation. Reduces cooldown time for sentry emplacement resupply. Yeah. Increases sentry health of stratagems by 50%. Yeah. All emplacement stratagems launch immediately once called in. Yeah. Lightning arcs fired from weapons and turrets jump to what? Yeah. All support stratagems launch immediately. Yeah. So this is fine. I think that... Wait, what's this one do? I think that the targeting thing's important. I think that the targeting thing is really, really important. They need to make it more dynamic. Yo, 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 says XL Junkie. How we doing, brother? How long have we got left? 38 minutes. 38 minutes. Yo, we might actually be starting a campaign 5 soon. We just completed 4.10. I'm guessing what they're announcing today is a massive MO with a new story arc and then some other things. I just hope it's not just an MO though, man. Like, I'm going to be real. If it's just an MO, unless it's something really crazy, like, I'm not that invested in the story. I know that might be absolute treason. Report me to the nearest democracy officer. Mad Hudson, subscription, baby. Hey, Mad Hudson, welcome back, man. Good to see you. As someone who uses the autocannon religiously, I do appreciate the more ammo and health ship modules. Agreed. Yo, Mako, how you doing, man? Good to see you. The new one will start when we have an MO where we have to keep the same amount of planets with the same or when one.
Close your eyes.
Oh, keep the planets the same or when one, and you're going to finish it. Democracy officer present now. I said what I needed to say. I'm not repeating it. Excited, says Mako. Me too, man. Me too. By the way, chat, there's some of you in here that are regulars here that probably weren't in the stream on Monday, on Tuesday rather. Like, just gonna... This is absolutely nuts. And I am so grateful to all of you for just making the last 2 months or so, well, the last year's obviously crazy, but the last 2 months or so, particularly wild. 511 members last month alone. Ridiculous record to beat. We broke it the month before with something like 354 or 356, and now we're on 511 from 1 month. Like, the streams have been going nuts. I appreciate it so much. I just wanted to say that again because I know some of you that have been key players and all that kind of stuff that are in the chat that weren't there on Tuesday. Thank you so much. The donos and the gifted memberships are crazy. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be beating this record this month. 511 is going to take some beating, man. Yo, Brendan. Hey, FaZe. I have you on going to try and get some rest at 6 a.m. my time. If you get really excited, maybe I'll wake up. Brendan, sleep well, man. I'll try and keep my dulcet tones in measure unless something crazy happens for you, man. Have a good rest. Thank you for giving me an idle view as well. Appreciate that. Dynamic tracking. All stratagem sentries launch immediately. Yeah, we've had that. Shock absorption, increased ammo, great. Sentries rotate towards new targets. That's great. Blast absorption, that's great. Mortar sentries prioritize fire at marked targets. Let's add in the auto cannon and the rocket sentry there. Michael, you take care, man. Fingers crossed this is a good announcement. Take a look here, folks. Really, the only thing that I don't like is this set here. There's a few in here that are a bit of a waste. So, ship modules are actually quite good. They just need to either change the ones that we don't like or just add a couple more in, but I don't want them to lean into that too much. You know what I'm saying? But boss fights and raids for me, man. I was also saying what might be quite cool is if we had some types of armor that had like augments built into them that did things for you. Like an armor type that reloaded a weapon after it had been stowed away or holstered, whatever you want to call it, for 15 seconds to encourage a rotation style play. I can't see them ever doing it because this is probably the most Tarkov game you'll ever play. Remember, it is a Tarkov milsim. And that's the crossover we're maybe going to get. Yo, Plymouth! With the gifted... No, with the membership. Hey, thank you so much, man. Welcome in. Let's be adding that to the list. We're up to 14 in July. 14 in July. I appreciate it, Plymouth. Legend. A build system will be a game changer. Oh, do you mean so you could save loadouts? Like you can in Hunt Showdown, for example. Chat, I'm going to put something on. We have something in the Discord. We have something in the Discord. Here we go. Yo, Plymouth. Thank you so much for the gifted. Legendary to the H channel. Thank you so much, man. Hero.
Get this legend sat down, pour him a drink, and give him a round of applause. Welcome to the Fate Shift community.
Some banger tunes, man. We got 31 minutes, baby. That puts us up to 15. Thank you so much, Plymouth Quinn. Legend. Thank you, brother. $30 minutes, baby. I would like things along the lines of weapon enhancements in the form of specialized backpacks, like a cryo pack to cool all heat generation. It is a great theme. Agreed. What's it going to be, chat? I'm absolutely hyped out of my mind, if I'm honest. Do I think it's going to be what I want it to be? Probably not. I don't think I'm going to get boss fights. But I do think... Yo, Plymouth with another gifted. Hey, man, appreciate you so much. 16, baby! Keep it going. Keep it going. Boom.
What a hotshot maniac. Get this legend sat
I just hope I've not overhyped it
pour him a drink,
in my head.
give him a round of applause.
In my mind, it's something big.
To the Fate
Because they wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't something big. But again, I'm just not sure. Are we getting this update with a blindfold? Are you referring to the bandana? Helldivers 3? Could you actually imagine if they announced Helldivers 3? That would be ridiculous. I think it would be met with rage as well, actually. I don't know. What would you... okay, chat. What would you... Would you be annoyed if it was Helldivers 3? It's not going to be Helldivers 3. But if it was Helldivers 3, what would you say? Would you be happy or would you be annoyed? Never get hyped with Arrowhead. That's a lesson learned the hard way. I mean, that's the case with most games at the moment, I would say. I think Arrowhead have had quite a lot of W's recently. Personally. I'm not in the camp that bashes on... Like, Arrowhead have done a great job. Yes, they've faltered a few times and made some pretty big mistakes, but they've rectified stuff. They've listened. They clearly want the game to continue to do well. They've made a lot of changes for the better for this game. They have messed up a few things, but hey. You'd welcome Helldivers 3. They have the potential to deliver big. I mean, they've got the money now. Surely they don't. They don't have the capability yet to be making Helldivers 3, though. Although Sony have probably got their backs. After the amount of money they've made. "25 minutes, baby!" I'm so hyped. What if it drops now as well? What if it's like, this is in the game now. Boom, 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 boom. And it's just loads of S-tier content. What, Frank? You think I'm getting ahead of the game? Let me be excited. There's a content drought at the moment, man. We're all starving for something. In the game. In the game. Watch your damn mouth. I just hope it's not an L. That's all I'm saying, man. Biggest W for me would be boss fights. Biggest W for me would be Brood Commander. That's a StarCraft unit. Hive Lord. Sometimes too much content is bad. Yeah, agree. Yeah, do you know, you raise a good point, the man. You raise a good point. Too much content can be bad if done poorly. Content. Too much content. But done well. Yeah, oh, stop. Yeah, so we've finally fixed ragdolling. That's the update. See ya, we're off on our holidays. That would be funny. Patch notes for the board game. Yo, Campbell's, how you doing, man? We'll have to see, though. We're going to be here for it, though. 24 minutes. What if they add a new faction? What could the new faction be, chat? If they were to add a new faction. The cynic in me wants to say, though, that if there was a new... well, no, look. They haven't put any of this in the game files, I don't think. Because if they had, people would have farmed it and there'd be leaks and there'd be all that kind of stuff. So whatever this is, I think is locked behind many a door. They were, yeah, they know how... Look, they've played this dev game with us for a while now. They've had a full year to see how hungry we are. They've hopefully figured out that we consume the content rather rapidly. And from what I have seen over the last few months, they've been really accelerating the cadence. They've got a lot of engagement going. And it would not surprise me if they are now about to drop something absolutely insane. A big drop coming in a couple of weeks, maybe, or a week or whatever. Next Tuesday or the Tuesday after. And that will be them jetting off for their summer, leaving us with something to get absolutely cracked into for a month or so. And then they will come back and have to pick the ball up again. And we'll be kind of back where we were last October, but minus all the 60-day plan stuff. And this game will become a cyclical game. And that is okay. I'm fine with it being a cyclical game. What happens if we lose Super Earth? I want us to lose Super Earth and have to fight for it back. That would be cool. The only story points I've ever got hyped for was Malevolent Creek and the Gloom and the Super Earth battle. They're the only ones I've really got into. Rogue Helldivers, that'll be crazy. Phase on hard copium today. Keep the energy, man. Hey, I'm excited. I'm excited, man. I always get excited for stuff about games that I love. Even if it's a disappointment, I enjoy the experience of being excited about something. I've learned to kind of let myself get excited but not take the L's too much, because that happens all the time. It happened with Diablo. Diablo games really did that to me, man. D3, D4. The hits from those games was horrendous. And WoW to a lesser extent. Losing Super Earth to Dissidents in the chaos of rebuilding the mega cities would be sick. I want this interactive background for my PC. Yeah, I think so too. I'd have it as well, man. I want it on a screen behind me. Hype, hype, hype. Hype! Imagine if they call, yeah, imagine if they called in stratagems. That would be wild, bro. That would be absolutely crazy. We'll get hurt, absolutely, man. Yo, chat, thank you so much for being here and sharing the moment with me, with the Phase Shift community. If you haven't already, be sure to join the Discord. There it is. Get in the Discord. All things Helldivers. We play games on stream. People play other games, like Mr. Campbell's even plays Sea of Thieves and has a little crew that plays Sea of Thieves with him. All about that, man. If you want somewhere to hang out, keep up to date with the channel, and maybe even make some friends and gaming partners. It's all there. Get in. Like-minded, synth-driven individuals. 20 minutes, baby. I really wish Frank would go and get me a drink. Really wish Frank would go get me a drink, man. Another thing I'd like to see them add as well is the Angel from Helldivers 1. Like a healing jetpack, backpack. That would be sick. I want this screensaver for my PS5. Agreed. Automatons introducing brain rot content to the internet to cripple Super Earth's fighting force. Yeah, bro. There's quite a lot of that around. You gotta stay savvy. You've got to stay savvy. Brain rot content. Nullifying the Helldivers defense. Oh, just hurry up, man. I'm going to go put the kettle on and start making a coffee. I'm going to be back in 30 seconds. I'm going to do it in stages so you guys can keep talking. Let me know what you want other than maybe new backpack ideas. So Trav just put a great one in there. Cloaking backpack. I want a healing bot like the Angel in Helldivers 1. What do you want? Sound off in the chat. Stream confirmed. A rogue Helldivers faction would be really interesting. They could operate like Empire from... Yeah, that would be great, Max. $0.05! Come on, Trav, man. I thought you had my back, bro. A minigun backpack, says Scorpo Corpo. Where is Espresso? Get him in! Panachovitz, how's it going? Hey, man, 50 of you in the chat. Waiting for this epic moment that we're about to experience. Spider arm like backpack so I can climb, peek over things and melee with them. What, so like the arm thing in, is it in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom? I can't remember what that's from. I'm trying, but chat is broken. We need Freya. I see what you mean now. I ain't seen Freya for a while, bless her. Absolutely amazing person, though. She was incredibly kind last month. Serious support. Yo, Campbell's with a gifted. Takes us up to 17, baby. Oh. Hey, Campbell's. Appreciate you. Blue Thunder 0000G, welcome. I wonder if they're going to cover the $120,000 a community raise for the kids this past week and tie it into that. I hope so. Between Freya's generosity and Cow's calves, you'll be rich soon. They've certainly carried the month. A number of people, well, I'd say about 6 or 7 people in particular. Mind-boggling generosity. There's also people in here, though, that continuously do. Like, I'm going to single Campbell's out because he's been here for... Campbell's, how long have you been watching this now, man? You've been here a year nearly, surely. You're 11 months now, aren't you? Campbell's has been consistently dropping donos, gifted memberships. He's an interdimensional legend on the tier list. Campbell's is a goat, man. They're going to announce adding 100% more Starship Troopers references in the voice lines. Nice. Campbell's gonna be a gold beard very soon. I'm gonna get my coffee chat. The hype is real. Guys, something very funny just happened. I walked across my kitchen in the interdimensional rift. My neighbors, the partnering interdimensional rift, are currently getting their house done and renovated. My kitchen window looks across into like one of the top floor bedrooms or whatever in that place. And I walked through the kitchen looking like an absolute hotshot interdimensional maniac, making my coffee, and then I could, you know, you just feel there's like people looking at me. There's these two lads across the way who'd seen me walk across while they're decorating the room. Like, what is that guy wearing? And they were like, hey, like, nice. And I was like, this is through the window. And they were like, and I was like, oh, yeah. It must be like, what does that guy go around wearing? This is my real clothes, bro. This is what I wear every day. Frank, go speak to them. That was a really cool interaction, man. They usually see me in my 9 till 5 suit. So to see me walk across the window wearing a bandana and sleeveless denim jacket. Very good. Amazing. And I'll see them tomorrow and they'll be like, what the hell are you wearing? I'm going to be deadpan like, that's what I wear when I'm not at work, bro. Drummer ass outfit, yeah. The music is great in this game when you listen to it without all the gunshots. It's very well done. Dude turns slowly towards him with eyes wide open from now on. Keep painting. Stop staring. Announcement that they're replacing the drop emissions theme with Fortunate Son. Nice. Your neighbors really creep them out. They're workmen, man. They're like possibly the worst people that could have ever seen me because you know what they're like. Way! Way! They will be absolutely telling all their mates that. Whoa, that sounds spicy, Junkie. Go for it. 9 minutes, baby. The only thing missing when you turn your head like that is the sound of a heavy metal door screeching open. Real horror type stuff. Wife comes in, annoyed, put a towel on her back. What? Just by putting a towel on her back? I quite like, I mean, I haven't done it. I actually haven't done this to Madame Phase Shifter as badly as I could. But I like stealing their food. And I'm so tempted sometimes just to go. I mean, I have done it. I have taken big bites of sandwiches before, but like, do you ever get that temptation? Usually with a partner, just to get the food and go, oh, and then put it back down. Customizable recon vehicle. Was this towel wet? Take a small bite. Yeah, exactly. You like take the hand off. 7 minutes, 30 seconds. I bought Madame Phase Shifter some really nice San Francisco style sourdough bread the other day. little interjection. I have got serious issues when it comes to bread. Bread, mayonnaise, crisps. For you in America, that'll be chips. I have serious problems. I mind putting my hand up. People have problems with various substances, drugs, alcohol, coffee. I have problems with bread. Severe problems with bread. Anyway, I bought her this really nice loaf for a gift. She was chilling in the bedroom watching TV. And I was just like, doing that thing, you know, where you have something nice in the kitchen and you're like, oh, just have another slice. And like, it got to a point where I was making excuses in my head whilst watching television with her. Giving not excuses to her, excuses to myself to go in the kitchen for something, knowing full well the reason why I really wanted to go in the kitchen was to eat the bread. And I was like, yeah, having these internal monologues. And then I'd like go in the kitchen and get the hummus out and like just be like, dipping the bread in, putting it away. Go back in like, hiya, what's happened? Did I miss anything? Here's your drink. It's like, do you want another? Do you want another cup of tea? Yeah, I'll go make you a cup of tea. Back in the kitchen. And then it came up in conversation. What's your breakfast tomorrow? Like, I dunno. Thinking, shit. I've eaten all that bread. There's only 4 pieces left. Anyway. I told her. I started laughing and she's like, what? And I was like, I might have had a few pieces of that loaf. She just looks at me like... She has this thing where her nostrils flare. She's like, I swear she was a dragon in a past life. Like, what? I'm like, blood running cold. I'm like, yeah, I've kind of eaten all of it. She's like, what do you mean you've eaten all of it? I was like, well, there's 4 slices left. She's like, there's 4 slices left. I'm like, yeah, I can't help it. I've got a problem. I'm so sorry. Fast forward to the next day. I'm sent to the shop to buy this loaf of bread replacement. I get to the counter. It's the same lady I spoke to the day before. She's like, oh, you're back, are you? I'm like, yeah. She's like, what are you having today then? I'm like, oh, can I have another one of the San Francisco loaves, please? And she's like, oh, hang on a sec. I'll just go check. And she's like, doddering off. Comes back. oh, sorry, love, we haven't got any of that left. I'm like, what do you mean you haven't got any left? She's like, well, we haven't got any left. Like, you actually had one of the last loaves yesterday. We don't make a lot of it. I'm like, look, I need a loaf of bread or I'm going to get my head kicked in. And she's like, oh, well, I'm sorry, love. She was like, anyway, how have you eaten that loaf of bread? And I said, look, I've got a problem. There's someone next to me as well listening to this whole conversation. I'm like, look, I've got a problem. I can't stop eating bread. I ended up eating the whole loaf and I'm in trouble now. And this person next to me is laughing at me. And I'm like, looking at him like, I'm serious, man. I've been sent here on strict orders. If I don't get this bread, I am done. And then she's like, oh, actually, 1 second. Man, she saw me coming. She goes away, comes back with this absolute monster of a loaf of bread. It's gigantic. She's like, she's like 500 kg shockwaves going across the counter. Like, the muffins next to it are vibrating. The cream on it shaking. Someone across the store's like, yo, is everything okay there? She's like, yeah, I'm just serving this idiot that doesn't know how to control his appetite around bread. And I'm like, just having this thrown across my shoulders. And then she's like, this is a really nice loaf. And I'm looking at it like, what am I supposed to do with that? It's about as big as this keyboard. No joke. Anyway, £5 for this loaf. So I come back with my new loaf under my arm, really pleased with myself. And I like get it and I'm like, you're not gonna believe this, babe. They didn't have the bread. She's like, what? Nostrils flaring, dragon mode engaged. And I'm like, but I got you this. But it cost £5. Man, then I'm in trouble for spending £5. I'm like, I spent £7.50 in the last 2 days on bread. And then I took half the loaf home with me and ate that by the end of the night. No joke. It was scary, man. It was scary. That was my bread story. Yo, here we go, Torrent 15. Are you part duck? Ugo is. Best story. These are just the things that happen. Dragain says, well, looks like I just got up in time. We got 30 seconds, baby. Your son liked the story about the bread, did he? Back. I'm glad it entertained him, man. Here we go. 60 in the chat. Folks, do me a massive favor before this announcement. Just smash the like button. Let's get this stream out there to as many people as possible. And if you've got any friends who play Helldivers, send it to them on WhatsApp. Send it to them on Telegram, whatever it is that you use. Share it with your mates on Discord. Let's watch it. Here we go. Woohoo! Lock in. Ooh.
Freedom. What is it worth? For some, the answer is simple. Everything. As our fiercest foes march towards extinguishing our freedom. Now more than ever, we need more Helldivers. We need more recruits.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Oh. Oh, we're going to get 8 players. Xbox, baby.
Will you make the ultimate sacrifice?
More players. That's awesome.
Now is the time to join.
Get him in.
Helldivers.
That's great. Please don't tell me that's it, though.
You asked for more dudes. We're sending more dudes.
Yeah, that's a great announcement, man.
For 1.5 years, you've been fighting the enemies of democracy. And one of the requests that you've always had is for us to send more dudes. And the best way for us to be able to do that is to bring another platform into the fight. Helldivers 2 is coming to Xbox. And this, of course, is something that we as a studio is extremely proud of. What does this then mean for you as a Helldivers community? Well, it means that you'll be able to give Joel a run for his money. That you'll be able to take part together in the frontline battles against the evil oppressors of democracy and freedom. With that, I just want to say to all of you that have been with us over the last 1.5 years, help out the new players. Get them into the fight so that they will become your brothers in battle. Finally, I want to welcome all of the Xbox players that are joining the ranks of the Helldivers. You together as a unified community will be the largest fighting force this galaxy has ever seen. And together, it is your responsibility to fight for managed democracy, freedom, prosperity, and our way of life.
26th of August, baby. That's a... Hey, look. Not a content announcement as of yet. That is a great announcement, man. For the health of the game, that is awesome. That is a really cool announcement. I'm actually very, very pleased about this. That shows you a lot of positive intention with this game. That's great. Not what we were expecting, chat, but that is cool, man. There's going to be so many people playing Helldivers. That is awesome. That is really, really cool, man. Is that it, though? It's still a good announcement. Me and my 2 sons can dive. Yeah, look, man, this is great. This is a really good thing, man. I am really, really pleased. Thoughts? Yeah, Game Pass, true, Max. That's nutty, man. Helldivers is probably going to be the most large and successful, to an extent, horde shooter, I would say. Yep. Halo Brothers approach, says Charles. Time to dust off all the new player guides and update them. Yeah. We've got plenty of them on the channel. Helldivers has done it, boys. Helldivers put an end to the console war. They've reunited us as gamers. PC Master Race. They've reunited us as gamers. PC Master Race. They've reunited us as one. That is cool. I mean, look, I was hoping for content, but, you know, of all the things it could have been, not being selfish and being happy for other people who are getting to play this game, in some cases for the first time. Like, we've just had, was it, who just said that in the chat? Was it Junkie? Yeah, Junkie and his 2 sons can dive. Like, man, that is a great thing. That is that's worth more than any update as far as I'm concerned. The flux of new players will make the hype. It will make the hype. It will also mean that if it's positive, and it will be, that the game will continue to grow. The devs will continue to be buoyed by the love and support that they get from the community. That will mean good things to come in the future. That's very, very cool. For those of you that missed, can we get a brief summary? All it was that on the 26th of August, there is going to be Xbox. They're opening up to Xbox. I'm really happy for Arrowhead. This means they have more support. Hey, no worries, Chris. Propaganda machine going to start printing again. They might have to increase the server limit again. Absolutely. I actually thought at first that it was going to be more players in the game. No more country exclusion, Xbox port, Sony may be getting the lesson. I think so. The servers will be fine. The servers will be fine. They will work around that. To be honest with you, it's probably an indication of how well Helldivers is doing financially, because they are able to expand their server capacities and pay for more stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if this is almost the start of a real expansion of the game. Because if they've got 3 different... Well, they've got all platforms now. They've got all the platforms.
Över 400 000.
Because they've got all the platforms going now, the player base is going to be gigantic. What are your thoughts, chat? What are you thinking? They are killing it with profit for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. We're firing up Helldivers to celebrate. I think it's a great announcement. XL Junkie and his kids playing the game, like, that is what it's about. Halo crossover, hopefully. Helldivers to come to OG 8-bit Nintendo, and then we've got the full set. What about on Switch? Switch 2 port, baby. Very, very funny. I didn't think I'd be that hyped for that, but that is really cool. Who's at Xbox? Who's in the chat that hasn't played the game yet as well, I wonder? Xbox hype. Let's lock in some games. Switch 2 would die playing Helldivers, probably. Animal Crossing crossover. August 26th is going to be awesome, man. That's going to be a really exciting day. Very cool. Happy days. Doom Guy gear, yeah. Chat, would you want to play or do you want to talk? Crazy Taxi Helldivers, yeah. It's a great day for the community, man. Master Chief Diving, FRV skins. I'm happy. I am happy about that. That is great. "23 days. It's more than that, isn't it?
To envisage what repulsive larvae
Way more days than that.
gloom as we speak.
It's 23 days and 1 month. Just stopped in for the announcement. Have a good one, Face. Hey, Charles, you take care, man. Let's lock in for some runs, chat. Who'd like to jump in? Insert could have been an email meme. Jay Deadway, Xbox Divers incoming, baby. Absolutely. I'm really pleased about that. You're going to hear me say this over and over again when people join. That's cool, man. That's great. Let's get this finished.
Coordinates locked. Hellpod prime.
No, it's next month. It's a while away. It is a while away, brother. I was playing and missed it. It says Cravey Train. It's the announcement was they are adding Xbox. They are adding Xbox, PSC, You can join me if you want. I've got the game open for friends. Darth Raum, welcome to the Phase Shift community. Charles, welcome. Chris, welcome. Jay Deadweight, welcome. Thanks for hanging out for that. That was a really, really fun little run up there. And you got to hear about my bread story as well. Riley Vaco, Xbox, correct. Let's go do some work. Life can be summarized by it could have been in an email. I mean, most of it could have been in an email, yeah. I think they did a good job there. Friend code. My friend code is 12986486. Links to the Xbox links are currently broken. Rival, how's it going? 27 people playing on Xbox. You little facetious individual Rival, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm happy about it too, Grow. I think it's a great change. Or a great addition, should I say. I'm really, really pleased about it. It's a nice announcement. It's a nice announcement for sure. Shall we? I'll get you in. It's good news for sure. Chat, thank you so much for hanging out. And thank you so much for the gifted. It could have been an email, though. Good news regardless. Yeah, it is. It's nice.
We shall fight in the street.
It would have been nice if we'd had it would have been nice if we'd had an announcement as well for something coming to the game in addition to that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. 60-day plan bug fixes again. Get involved, chat, if you want to play some rounds. We're just going to do some loadout. Some nice bug loadout.
Sub-objective near your location.
Exciting stuff, though. Go, go, go! I was half expecting it to go crazy today and have like an absolutely insane discussion after a massive announcement. But we will play some Helldivers in celebration of this. Jeez. Oh, he got it off.
Sending down sentry.
I should probably get my Quasar ready as well. And my gas dog. Because at the moment, we're getting overrun. No! No! Ah! Just keep moving. Try to get out of this terrible situation I've found myself in. Oh no. This session's full. Shouldn't. That's wild. What if I invite you direct? Hold on. Done. Nice. Let's lock it in. Try and recalibrate after getting my ass handed to me there. Oh, hello. Get out of my way. Go, go, go.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Do you think the Xbox announcement is partly what encouraged Sony to lift restrictions on countries? I don't see Microsoft playing nicely to those restrictions. Yes. I would say that's probably linked. I would say they're definitely linked in some way, shape, or form in my low-level understanding of business opinion. I would say so. Yo, sir, please. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Are you well? I'm dead. That was poor. How you keeping, bro? This is huge, though. I'm really happy being an Xbox. An ex-Xbox. Yeah, no, look, man. This game deserves to be played by many people. So, I'm actually really happy for Arrowhead. I'm good, my friend. Looking forward to sniping you in Arc Raiders, man. It's going to be fun. Hey, we should play some games as well, bro. We should play some games.
Hey.
Yo, yo, yo. Timed that pretty well. Oh, Gears of War's coming to PS5. Maybe they made it like a trade. Possibly. This is wild. Can I join you later? If I'm playing still, yeah. The whole stream won't be Helldivers, that's for sure. I'm trying to mix up what I play on stream a little bit because I'm going out my mind playing Helldivers constantly with the current content. Soul for a soul. Oh my, I'm getting absolutely clapped. 4 grueling months to go, yeah. Very sad. Very, very sad. It is what it is, I guess. We need to get this done. Remove them. Hope it was worth the delay. Yeah. I think it will be, dude. Did you play the tech test? I was really impressed with it. Super impressed. Super, super impressed. Didn't have a chance to, unfortunately. Yeah, well, you'll like it, I think. You didn't get to watch the gameplay, yeah. I think you'll like it, man. Anyone who enjoys a good PvP game will probably enjoy Arc Raiders, I would say. I feel like it's got a good balance of, like, the Tarkov elements. I'm not saying that as a meme either, chat. Like, all the inventory management stuff is lighter. So, pretty happy with it in that regard. And then it just plays really well. Inferionics, awesome news. Agreed. Super happy about it. Great for the longevity and the health of the game. Did someone say Tarkov? I was surprised to see Killing Floor 3 make its release at the end of this month. Wonder if they got it right this time round. I am covering it, so we will find out, mate. I'm confident. I'm actually quietly confident that they've sorted it out. It does look much better than it was previously. But we'll see. We'll see. Anything's possible in this climate, sir. Anything is possible. Boom. Whoops. Boom. Open her up. Did someone say Tarkov? Is that a real stalker? Sorry. Remove them. Yeah, chat, I'm thinking of playing some more games in the run-up to Killing Floor 3. I just don't think there's much going on with Helldivers at the moment. And I'm feeling a little bit burnt out, so what horde shooter games would you like to see me play? Deep Rock Galactic's one that I'm probably going to revisit. Oh no, we're so cooked. We're cooked, we're cooked. Yeah. We are cooked. We are cooked.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Reporting to the front.
Got all these. Melt them down. Oh my days, I am playing so bad. Yo, Espresso! How you doing, buddy? Anybody watch the Premier League in terms of football, by the way? I'm playing bad. I'm alright, mate. How about you?
Their lives were in ours.
I called it before anyone else yesterday. It was an Xbox announcement. I could smell it. Lewis was in the know. How you doing, Lewis? It's good news, man. Let's go. Has anyone played Grey Zone Warfare? More divers is more divers, but that was so poor to be a 2-minute announcement. I mean, look, I just said before you joined that, like, did I want it to be more than that? I did, selfishly, but actually, I think of all the things it could have been, that announcement, for me, trumps more content at the moment. I think it's a really, really great thing that it's happening. That Warbond token makes sense now. Is that for the... so they can get the old Warbond? Has that got him? Yo, what a shot! Oh no, I didn't kill it. A shame. Never mind. It's a great... sorry, I trailed off that, Lewis. It's a great, great thing. But I would have, like, when it ended the way it did, I was like, surely there's something else. Surely they're going to announce something else here. But it was not to be. Nicholas says all these new players can get the get a free war bond of their choice now. Democratic detonation. We got you. I will, don't you worry. Halo collabs probably at the same time. Imagine how good that'll be. Oh my days. Really? I am playing so bad. This Xbox hype is blowing my mind. Cal Play said it as well. That update could have been an email.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Yeah, tier lists are on the list. I'll be real with you. I don't like doing tier lists. I don't find them very enjoyable, but people watch them, so I should probably do them.
Freedom forever! Mag's empty.
Hellraiser.
Mag's empty.
How was that not a... Devastating. Absolutely devastating.
Calling in reinforcements.
Dominator is one of your favourite weapons. Cool. Steel Veterans the most. Okay, that's fair. If that's one of your favourite things. How you doing, cow? That was ridiculous, man. That was very silly.
Reinforcement budget depleted. Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Will there be cross-play progression? I don't know. Why are these not getting kills? We're cooked. Whew.
Eagle 1 leaving combat zone to resupply.
How is that in range of me? You want to sell your PS5? Oh, I see why you're asking. Okay. I don't know the answer, man. I'm sure we'll get more info. Democratic Detonation is definitely the best, but again, it's what you prefer to play. Man, I am just going through stims like nobody's business. I think it's actually because of my loadout selection. We're so dead. Is what it is. Player count is going to be nuts. Yeah, that's the main thing, the main takeaway for me, chat, is that the player count is going to be crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like, let's just check. It's not peak hours right now. When we get off this screen that reminds us of how bad we are. I'll take a look. But, like, I looked on, I think it was Saturday, and it was like 60,000 players concurrent on the game. GG's Cravey. Cravey, GG's, man. I'm sorry I was deadwood there, man. I just wasn't playing well at all.
Innocence.
It's all good.
We must act.
There's 43,000 players active at the moment. No Prob Bob says I literally bought a PS5 just for that game and returned it due to only having one game is a waste of my life. Oh, my life is complete now. I bought a PS4 just for Monster Hunter World and didn't buy it for anything else apart from Persona 5, which I've played on it as well. So I kind of understand what you're saying. I got the PS4 quite into its life cycle though, so it wasn't as expensive, but I basically paid about 250, 260, 270 pounds to play Monster Hunter World. I am going to be switching games, chat. Now that the Helldivers news is done, I'm going to be switching over to play some Hunt Showdown. We'll do some solo runs, and we might get Takibo on board if he's up for it. But I'm going to play some solos for now. So if you are not interested in Hunt Showdown, now would be a time to shift over, but I'm trying to mix things up on the channel as much as possible at the moment. If I could find the thumbnail I wanted to use, that would be great. We go. Yo, Archin, how's it going, man? Yo, Mr. Pips, baby! He's sent over his crew. What a legend. W's in the chat for Pips' crew. The crazy fam. El Redo from El Pipso. El Redo from El Pipso. Actually changing games. We're being brave. We're trying something else on stream. We're about to play some Hunt. El Hunt Showdown. So why not? Boom. 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 Save changes. We are locked into a bit of Hunt. How's it going? Quiz. Yo, Pips. Oh no, series. How's it going? How we doing, guys? What do we think before we change games? What do we think of the announcement? I was just saying to my chat, like, I was at first few seconds, like, okay. And then actually, I know we all wanted content, but actually it is such a good announcement. The player base is gonna explode. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty good. I'm not disappointed, Quiz. I'm not disappointed. I'm happy. I think that expanding the player base on that level, like I was just showing my chat, we're nearly at 50k players off peak. Off peak, Emidoki, welcome. Oh no, series. Good for streamers, very happy. Good for community. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be so good. Xbox players can foot the bill for new content. I mean, for me, the great thing is, other than being a content creator, it's very good for content creation purposes because there's going to be a lot of content to make for Xbox players, which is great. But on the flip side of that as well, there's going to be a great deal of put in from Arrowhead now. The fact that they're doing this suggests and indicates the game is doing well. We knew that anyway. It's healthy, but it means there's going to be a lot more to come. They are not just going to be abandoning the game. They're not just going to be putting it into kind of drift into space mode. They're going to keep updating it and keep it going. Warbond tokens at the same time as release senses marketing. Yeah, absolutely. People are going to be grabbing that democratic detonation Warbond. But I do think it's a great indicator for us. It means they're hoping to take the game further, which I think is nothing but a positive, a net positive for all of us, man. So we weren't particularly happy with getting no content. The game is still in the state it's in, which is we're kind of just a bit burnt out on it. But on the flip side, we've got some great information there. And there's been a few people in my chat today saying that they're happy they're going to get to play the game with their kids, because their kids are Xbox players, because Xbox does tend to be, and I'm not meaning to insult anyone here, but Xbox does tend to have a younger demographic, I believe. And that, hey, for parents to be able to play games with their kids like Helldivers co-op is absolutely fantastic. I've already had 2 people say that's what they're going to be doing, so that can be nothing but a good thing. And you've also got Xbox Game Pass. That is going to bring so many players into this game. So many players. So it's a massive W across the board. And as Unknown Calrissian has just said, it means that Sony complied with Arrowhead's wishes. And that's pretty rare. I mean, Sony must look at Helldivers like lightning in a bottle, surely. They will be rubbing their hands together with this as a franchise, man. If they... Look, it's inevitable that Arrowhead are either going to, A, make Helldivers 3, or they're going to make something else that is like Helldivers. Arrowhead are on the upwards trajectory. There's absolutely no way on this Earth, Super Earth, that Sony are going to want to let go of Arrowhead. They're going to want to keep on good terms with them. Because there'll be another publisher that would snap them up otherwise. We will not forget what Sony did to the player base, though. Hey, look. Absolutely. Absolutely. We've already beaten the Helldivers community. Beaten that the Helldivers community can beat the crap out of a publisher if they need to. Absolutely. Yo, Majin, how's it going? I'm shaking in my Gen Z boots. Ooh. Yo, Pips, thank you so much for the like and the raid and the support. I hope you're going to take the rest of the day to enjoy it now that you... Man, guys, Pips is on vacation at the moment. And imagine if this had been a huge drop of content. I'd have been low-key sending him B-roll to help him make videos. So, like, it's a win all round, I think. Pips, if you're still here, you get to go and enjoy your time now and not have to stress out about anything. Which is great. Can't handle you youngsters, man. You guys are crazy. You Zoomers. You guys are crazy. Crazy! But yeah, so I think it's a W, man. I think it is a W indeed. Let's do that. Did Hunt Showdown 1886? I always forget. 1896. Okay, save. So since they're on vacation, that doesn't mean there'll be a major order until they get back, right? I don't know if that's right, Caleb. I think that there's some more time before they go on vacation. They've likely got to drop something soon, right? I would say. This is one of those announcements that will be huge for the community, but isn't exciting at all for existing players who, for obvious reasons, I can understand some are disappointed. Hey, no, look, I get it, man. I get the disappointment. What I will say is, and I'm completely speculating here, folks, but the fact that they cleared this week with no update, they didn't do anything on Tuesday, they didn't drop anything yet, per se, today, which is looking like it's going to remain to be the case. They dropped that Xbox announcement today. I would anticipate that next week there's possibly something coming on Tuesday and Thursday before they go. I'm speculating completely, but I'm just trying to put myself in the minds of the marketing and the devs there. That's what I think. Whether that's right or not, we will soon find out. We will soon find out. It's quite possible. It is indeed quite possible. And again, folks, whilst you're all here, I know some of you watching Pips obviously come over and support me as well. Can I just point this out again? Like, I am saying it a couple of times a stream, just for the first week or so. The bandana is in celebration of this. Bandana July was unlocked. We broke last month's record by about 200 memberships. So in the last 2 months, we've had 356 gifteds and memberships. And then last month, we had 511. The record was set. I just want to say again, I am absolutely blown away by your support, folks. Thank you so much. So those of you that have come over from Pips' stream and have been supporting me, thank you so much, man. Absolute legends. Unbelievable. And if you haven't already, be sure to drop a join on the Phase Shift Community Discord to keep up to date with all things Helldivers. Hey, Archie, you sleep well, bro. You sleep well, brother. You take care. Take care, take care. Okay, I think we're good to go. I think.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you
Finish work, going home, 7-minute electric scooter. Yes, dude, lock in. That's hype. That is hype. Okay. Folks, I'm going to jump on Hunt Showdown now. Feel free to stay. It's our other game of choice at the moment. Hey, see you later, Junkie. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. Solo hunt, yeah, and then probably some duos if I can be bothered to lock in with some publics. Or we might drop to Kibo a message and see if he wants to do some hunt. Hey, Cravey, I was just as bad, man. I was just as bad, bro. No need to apologize at all. Boom. We are live with Hunt Showdown, baby. Any Hunt players in here? 90 of you in the chat, man. We're playing Hunt in front of 90 people. Not a bad thing at all. Let's just get straight in. Cancel invites. Solo against duos. How much dollar have we got? Not enough. Change the hunter. Let's get a free hunter going. We are in dire straits with our money, which is a shame. Let's just warm up with this and not spend a penny. It's going to be a rough one, chat. I'm going to use high velocity. It's going to be a rough one. Not going to lie, but let's just try get in and get out with some money. Takibo Tommy's busy making a thumbnail. He's only 3 hours in, so he's got 10 to go. Poor Takibo, man. He gets so roasted for that. He gets so unbelievably roasted, man. Yo, Shane Huang, how's it going? What I could do with really is a silenced weapon, but we only have 100 hunt dollars, so not ideal. Not ideal at all. I'm so bad at this game. How's the PvP, says Emmy Doki. Very, very competitive and very intense. Shane, this game requires a lot of time on it. It takes a while to get used to. Takibo is, at the moment, working on a 4K thumbnail for a game coming out in 2028. He needs a few days. Absolutely. Pips, what are you doing for the rest of the day, man, now that you can put your feet up and not worry about content? Large learning curve, says Desirus. It's very large in its learning curve. Man, I love this game so much. It is my favourite game, I think. In the last few years, it's the one that gets my adrenaline going the most. I think Arc Raiders will rival it, but there's just something about Hunt Showdown that I just love it, man. I love everything about it. It's such a cool game. We're just starting to get back into it again as well, and it's been so fun. We were at the sea and now going to go for dinner soon and just chill with some red wine. That is awesome. That is awesome. I love to hear it, man. You go and have a great time with V, man. You deserve it. W's in the chat for Pips and some synth tails in the chat for Pips and his missus enjoying their holiday. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Much deserved, brother. DeCeris, have you come along to watch this directly from the Hunt Showdown directory, or were you already in? Were you already in? Yeah, but I'm watching your beautiful bald head at the moment. Okay, footballing. Probably going to get clapped. Let's lock in. Enjoy, salute! I swear since the update for the season, they've increased the spawns. There's usually a cross here, I think, from what I remember. Or is it over here? There's definitely a cross, usually. From my memory. That bald head is brighter and more beautiful than I can remember. Than your future, rather. Thanks so much. It's a trick when you're playing solo is to try and get into the map as quickly as possible. Stay away from the edges, grab a clue, run in the middle. Yo. Try and get the hell out. This game is so good for watching. I think so. Especially when the player's locked in. The problem I've got... That's team. I think. Potentially. Maybe not. Maybe not. I feel like we could be getting chased. Don't tease me, Phase Shifter. I'll come over with a buffer and a polishing paste. Wow. I'm getting absolutely slated here. So, best way to play solo is just third party all the time. It's something that I've not got a lot of practice with. Best argument against the announcement being a live stream. For the most part, only existing players are going to watch live streamed announcements. Existing players are already players. So, I mean, yeah, look. It is what it is. They did it that way. It built hype. I think it's a good outcome. My issue... There we go. He's got it. About it. My issue now is that I don't have any stims or anything. Stims. Injections. Chaos bomb. Yeah, really helpful. Thanks. No pledge marks yet. Oh. That was just River Dicks. We'll keep moving. I don't normally do solo content. You need to change your health bars. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly. This serious. You can always prestige and get $8,000. I'm thinking about it, man. I am thinking about it. Did you find me? Sorry if I missed your reply. Did you find me from the Hunt directory on Twitch, or were you already watching? Sorry, I missed your reply. I'm just interested because I usually stream Helldivers, and I'm just experimenting with games that I like other than that game, and... keeping my sanity playing this game. So he's gone to fishery. Let's try and push on in. Not ideal, but, you know. Let's hope we can do some work. I've been watching from Helldivers, but I play Hunt with my friends religiously. Very good. It's one of my favourite games, man. Thanks for watching. Were you over on Twitch the whole time? Appreciate it. Okay, we've got people at east side of Fishery. Toram, we're not playing any Helldivers now, I'm afraid, man.
Get this legend.
Yo, Deciris, thank you for the follow over on Twitch, baby.
Or in a drink. Welcome to the Face Shift community.
Right. He's east of me. He's heading south. We're going to have a third party, this group, I think. Hopefully. Please give me something. Oh, my days. So bad. Struggle town, man. We need to just get in, get some kills, and get out. We need to start stacking money. Where's your boy? He's going away from me. Yes, Semidoki will be playing Killing Floor when it comes out for sure. 100%. We don't even have Derringer or anything, man. Find him. Try to lock in. It's been a bit of a quiet game. Hello? I saw him first as well. How was that not a heady? Are you kidding me? How was that not a heady? Can someone watch that back? What?
Get this legend.
No!
Someone or in a drink.
That is outrageous, man.
Face Shift community.
I am tilted. How was that not a heady? Did someone watch that back and confirm? If it wasn't, hey, I'll put my hand up. But for me, that was a heady. Damn it. Why WME Doki? So bad with no money. Prestige. I'll see, man. Not on stream. Oh, I didn't get the notification. Oh, I did get the notification. I'm so sorry. I was too busy raging. Hey, Emidoki, thank you so much. This game does weird things to me, man. I'm sorry for missing that. Emidoki, thank you so much. I just prestige now. I'm level 17. I'll think about it. I'm trying to make content for this game, remember, so I kind of need to... I'd rather have stuff good to go, but we'll see. Could someone watch that back and clip it for me and DM me it? That felt ridiculously on to me. That is 18 members now, is it? Have we had more than that? Emi Doki, did you just join the Phase Shift community through the memberships? I'm confused. I didn't get a notification about it, I don't think, on the... So was it through Twitch? Did it? So it wasn't a heady, was it a miss? I mean, I know it was a miss literally, but it just looked a bit off. Watching it in slow-mo here. Hold on a sec. That was on. That was... How was that not heady? Are you kidding me? What? Both of them. How's that not heady? That was ridiculous. Ping abuse. There was 2 hits there, man. It would maybe Pika's advantage to him. I don't know. The Winnie is one of my go-to weapons, and that both of them were on. Probably a terrible decision, but you know. Go, 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 go. Oh, playing solo so tense. Money. Moolah. Yeah, he should be down. The both shot. The first one, arguably, maybe not, but the second one. What the hell? Game terrifies me. Go for this clue. Yeah, they're duos. Playing against 2s. Could be 3s. Hey guys, thank you for watching, man. Like, obviously this isn't my main game and there's still 60 of you, which is insane. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for the support, man. I hear anything. It's anxiety inducing this game, especially. Especially when you're trying to talk to chat. Worst timing ever. No stamina's just killer. Yeah, I heard the gunshot, yeah. To be honest, I'm just trying to get the hell away from places at the moment and become unknown because people heard that. For sure. I'm going to see if Takibo wants to play some duos today. I might do it on stream, I might not. Sweet belt. See. How many people in the chat play this game? 1 for yes, 2 for no. It's interesting to see who actually plays and who's just watching it for going along for the ride. Oh, birds. Birds coming up from the other side of Sweet Bell, or in Sweet Bell. Where's the river Dix? Gonna track down this side of here. Yeah, that's close. Someone's dead. What? Not sure how I missed that. Sure how I missed that. I don't know, dude. It's... How do I check my ping? But it feels off, right? That was another good heady for me. Yo, Anthrax, how's it going? My God. Where did he hide? Rotate away. See, when you're playing solo, you're not supposed to stick around the areas you shoot from, and I've just committed #1 mistake there. Because they're looking for me. Likely sees me. Yep. how we rotate. Playing a very basic weapon here, by the way, chat. This is like one of the most basic weapons. It's so annoying when you're solo because you just don't want to let people know where you are. That's him getting shot at, I think. Not everywhere, man. Yep. Asking for a headshot here, man. Super, super tense. Metal walking. I think it's just a zombie. Have they just gone to ironworks? That's not helpful. Nah. They're still snaking around here for sure. I don't want to be a person that creeps though. Nope. Stop you, stop you. It's terrifying, man. It's just such a different experience playing solo. With no stamina. Shit. Right. Elon Musk, Reaper 6. Oh, they're right on it. Do you know what? I'm going to try do something really, really cheeky. Nope, I'm going to die. No! Get down! Oh, my days. Fuck! Damn it! Missed the headshot. I'd like to play some more action, actually. These games are a bit slow. So I'm going to go into the deathmatch mode a little bit. Get more warmed up. Bounty Clash. With a free hunter. I'm gonna play these all the time. Yeah, DeSeris, I'm not necessarily trying to make money. I'm trying to have fun and be entertaining. And I'm finding the downtime a little bit meh with no one else to play with. I've got 600 plus hours in the game. I know what's what. Definitely, man. We'll play some games at some point. I won't be streaming for much longer today, but if you join the Discord here, I don't know if you have already, join the Discord and keep an eye out. I'm going to be playing this game a lot more. For sure. Once I'm back into... Yeah, that was literally what happened. I'm going to give someone a cheeky bump. Nope. But yeah, once we get into a flow with this game, doing pickup group games would be great. Yeah, I've got Stream Deck. They are good. They is good. I'm really sad I missed the code for 10k. I missed the cutoff for it. Devastating. I mean, they do look similar in name. Hunt giveth, hunt taketh. Yeah, you see, DeSeris, I actually don't like the events. I prefer playing off-season. I was in the beta for Hunt. Like, I'm a bit of a purist with the game. Like, when they started adding stuff in where it's like, you don't lose your hunter if you've got XY trait, and getting up, Necromancer letting solos get up, like, I don't know, man. It's just not the same experience. But it is what it is. If it's good for the health of the game long term, then I'm all about it, man. But for me, I prefer the off-season. And, like, in terms of playing with randoms, it's a fun experience, especially when you get someone on comms that actually wants to play the game properly and it isn't ego-tripping. Everyone's entitled to their wrong opinion. Wow. Did I just see someone then? A tree. I just. Oh shit. Hold up. All my days. No. Doors. My nemesis. Watch him. He'll be waiting for me. I don't know the layout. He's above me. Where is he? Where is he? What the hell? That shit me up so much. Oh, my heart rate. I'd love to know where he got me from. So confused. The weirdest sound spotting in this area. Oh, come on. Should have waited, baby. They teaming. Jesus. Terrifying. I don't. I don't get silence point at all, man. Be in there. Terrifying. So close. They were teaming. I didn't realize it was twos. We didn't do too badly there. Woohoo! Yo, Menti, how you doing? It's quite fun. Oh, it's quite fun, man. I like this game mode. Ah. Something is up with the ping, yeah. I'm missing shots I shouldn't be missing, I guess. So hard playing with minimal gear as well. Like, just completely gimped. They're like running around with like Mosins and Spectres. Yeah, not bad, Menti. Did you hear the news about the Xbox? Hey guys, genuinely, thank you for hanging out watching me play Hunt. The chat does slow down when I play the game, but people stay, so I appreciate it. 4 hunters killed. There was an announcement today for Helldivers. They're bringing it out on Xbox in August, which is pretty cool. Let's go ahead again. More for the meat grinder, yeah. Is this game? This game is cool. Is it on sale on Steam? I don't know if it's on sale. I can check for you. But it's been out a long time, so it's probably not expensive. The news of the Xbox port is getting many downvote reaction on Discord. I mean, people are gonna whine about it, aren't they? It's a good move, man. These people are the same people that won't be complaining when Arrowhead have got a load of ability to make more content for us in the long run, so I don't think that's too bad. 13 quid, that is a bargain. Why are they against Helldivers 2 on Xbox? Because they probably wanted it to be a big content update. It's like a mini version of Arc Raiders. When Arc Raiders teased loads of stuff for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks on end. To be fair to Arrowhead, all they said was, yes, we've got an announcement which you're going to be pretty hyped about. That was it. They weren't going on about it for weeks on end. I'm fine with it. It's all good. Where is he? Where's your boy? Where is your boy? I'm excited for all the gear stuff coming to PlayStation. Yeah, that's cool. Where did he go? He's in there. He hears me probably when I get a little bit closer. He's downstairs, right? I'm asking for a headshot here. Down here somewhere. Outside. I don't have a shotgun either, so I'm scared to go in. Right. Can't remember the route. Oh, it's there. GG. knows? Complete waste. Don't know what I was thinking. Whoa, that was a lag spike. Okay, I'm gonna die. Could die. Huh? Okay. Okay. We may have got out with a bounty. Oh no, I didn't take the berth here. Ah, do you know what? Let's just get out. Clear. Very good. We done? Very good, very nice. We'll take it. We will take it. How much money we get for that? Not much, but it is what it is. I'm really surprised people are complaining about it, man. Like, it's a great thing. Got your life, Hunter. Yes. Hey, we got some money. Just keep going in with free hunters. Just keep going in with free hunters and try to get a bit of cash. Like trio. Oh. I'm watching a news bit on how people are falling in love with their AI chatbots. Have you ever seen the film with Joaquin Phoenix? What's it called again? Her. Made a long time ago, and it's crazy how much of it's coming true. you haven't seen it, it's a good film. It's a bit of a psychological thriller. Cravy's seen it. Yeah, Her is a cool film. Way before any AI stuff was going on. It was when the Alexa thing was just starting to be a thing. Joaquin Phoenix is really good in that, and he falls in love with his... He falls in love with his home operating system. It's set in the future, and she falls in love with him. It's mental. The new Blade Runner touches on it as well, yeah. What's the movie? It's called Her. It's really relevant now. It's scary. It's like he falls in love with an AI operating system, and she falls in love with him. And it's like, man, it goes weird places. It makes you really think. It's scary, actually. Yeah, that'd be easy. Just type in Her, Joaquin Phoenix. It's a good film, though. It's well done. Ugh. Let's do another one. Next run. Dark as well. Marvelous. Oh, we've only got ammo. Just never know where anyone is. That's where everyone is. Something over there. Yeah, agreed, Cravey. Agreed. Ooh, you shouldn't shot, my friend. Where is he? Was he in the window? Shit. In that. We're cheaper than chatbots. Us, you mean? Streamers. No way. Got him. Also chat yet. Come on, dude. Yeah, I mean, do you know what? Something about streaming that I wasn't expecting was just how many people would say to me, it's like, yo, you've really helped me in some way during a difficult time, like I was in hospital, or I've just had a really lonely patch, I'm lost. Like, there's been all sorts of people, and I just never anticipated that people would take so much out of hanging out with me on stream, which I think is a great thing. What you got from me? Carbine. Let's take it. What's that, Scott? The animations are great. Why can't I ADF? Is that a thing with it? Is that a thing with this? Not sure I want to try that for the first time here. Thanks. Oh my days. Ah, okay. It was just chilling right there, man. Wow. That was scary. Yo, chat. That's going to be it for today. Let's do some shout-outs before we leave. £5 from Crazy, not Crazy, Counterworks. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And then, in terms of the funding from the fans, we've had Plymouth with the membership, with the gifted membership, Campbell's with the gifted membership, taking us up to 17 for the month. Very kind of you, man. Thank you. Muchos apreciados. Trav, no worries, man. All good. Unknown, appreciate you, man. Thanks for hanging out. We might play some Deep Rock Galactic or something on stream. Not tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. We might play some DRG. Get some more people in. I feel like we need some energy that isn't just Helldivers, but the co-op action that people like. I want to play Hunt on stream, but it's just a very different vibe. Such a different vibe. I know you guys enjoy it. But I need to lock in more as well. Once I get a bit more fluent in it, which I'm trying to do, I'm playing it off stream a lot. It'd be great. But yo, take care of yourselves. Keep having fun. We're going to go and raid. What's happened there? We're going to go and raid to Kibo. And I will see you tomorrow around, it'll be 5 p.m., 6 p.m. GMT. And we'll see you in the next one. Sorry, Drunken. We'll see you soon. Tomorrow.